Hi, so today we're going to be covering how to divide any number by 8 effortlessly. So we'll start with 4 over 8, which is just simply a half. So if 4 over 8 is a half, then 2 over 8, which is a quarter, would be 0.25. So 6 over 8 would be 3 times that, which would be 3 quarters, which is 0.75. Now, what if we had 7? Now, what if we had 1 over 8? Well, that would be half of 2 over 8, which would be 0.125. 3 over 8, that would be 0.125, which would be 0.375. 5 over 8 would be 0.5 plus the 0.125, that would be 0.625. 7 over 8 would be 0.875. So now we have the building blocks here. So anytime we divide a number by 8, let's say the number was 9 divided by 8, we'd have 1 and 1/8 left over. So the answer would be 1.125. So let's say the question was 35 divided by 8. Pause the video if you need to. That's a pretty simple one. 8 times 4 is 32. So it would be 4 with 3 left over. 4 and 3/8. Which would be 4.375, looking at the answers from the previous page. Looking at the result of just 3 over 8 from the previous page. Another example, 87 divided by 8. Well, 80 divided by 8 is 10, so this would be 10 and 7/8. Looking back at the previous page about what 7 over 8 is, you'd get 10.875. Okay, we'll do a couple more. 555 divided by 8. If you need, you can use the bus stop method or whichever method you prefer. So let's put 555 here and divide by 8. 8 doesn't go into 5, but it goes into 55 6 times with 7 left over. It goes into 75 9 times with 3 left over. 3 left over would be 0.375. You wouldn't even need to draw the extra zeros here and then say, oh, there's 3 left over, that would make 3. Then there's 6 left over, that would make 7. Then there's 4 left over, that would make 5. You don't even have to do that. Once you know this remainder 3, all you have to know is it's 0.375 every time. Last example, 672 divided by 8. So if you want to lay it out, not necessary, but if you need to or you want to, 672 divided by 8. 8 doesn't go into 6, but it goes into 67 8 times with 3 left over, and that would be 4. This one doesn't have a remainder, but even if it did, it wouldn't be an issue because all you have to know is the basics of what 1/8 is, what 2/8 are, what 3/8 are, and once you know that, you'll be able to do these within just a couple of seconds. If you have any questions, leave them down below.